welcome. So, this is the reading for you as a Cancer Leo cusp, and we're going to be focusing just for some general information, some general guidance here. So I put your signifier cards up here. Thank you, Spirit Guide Angels and Ancestors and Spirit Guide teams on both of our sides for bringing in these messages. Please protect the space and give us messages for the highest good. So the downloads that I was getting before I started the reading was you are coming out of a lot of South Node energy. South Node is karmic energy. It's life lessons. It's past lives. It's things that were challenges, baggage from other times, from this lifetime as well. You're leaving it. You're walking away. You've really realized your worth, and you really realized how much you give to situations and how little other people are giving. They seem like there's people around you within your last employment energy here, work or schooling, that was deceptive and it was like morally bankrupt here. So let's see. Yeah, so there was a major change here, as you said, kind of in between jobs right now. Page of Pentacles, Four of Wands. This is actually a really great thing though. Like, this current energy feels celebratory, even if it feels hard right now. You made the right choice, or the right thing came towards you here to kind of free you from karmic contracts. Six of Pentacles. So money's going to be coming in for you here. Opportunity is going to be coming in for you here. I'm hearing grace. Grace is coming in for you here. Yeah. This is good. Something's coming in really fast because you left behind this other situation where, you know, a lot was on your back. A lot was riding on you, and you were juggling so much and not getting much in return. And now I'm seeing that your ability to juggle so much is going to be rewarded here, and it's going to be giving you some stability. And people are going to notice that, realize that, respect that for what you do. Feels like this is going to be something more independent. You might be working with a smaller team of people or freelancing more on your own. Whereas before, I'm having the sense that you were dealing with a big group of people, either on a daily basis. So the challenges, though, and what maybe is holding you back, let's see. Maybe there is some fear. Maybe your confidence was a bit knocked because of the environment you were in before. It was very pushy. A lot of words were exchanged here. There was people that used their words not always for the best. They were quick-witted and not in the best way. You felt like you really had to defend yourself all the time. Coming in. Maybe you've been overthinking about things here. 44 is coming up very strongly here. But it's like you do have some good ideas. It's important to take care of your health right now. Doctor's appointment, or just body, mind, and soul here. I'm seeing something about headaches. Something with your head, or headaches here. So just make sure you take it easy here. I'm hearing it's from Spirit Guides saying chamomile tea, calm down, let yourself take a load off a bit, But you're going to be able to transmute all of this energy quicker than you think. You're not allowing yourself to stay down. Maybe that's the Leo in you here, because the Lion card is coming up. And these are pretty good cards when it comes to that. You might be getting some downloads within your dreams here, but I'm seeing justice coming towards you here. Someone speaking out, or other people coming towards you from this unfair life situation that you were in, that you walked away from, or work situation here. I'm hearing something about someone's partner. Someone was a partner in a firm or something, or an organization. Right now, you might not see it. It might take a little bit longer than you think here. It might not. But what I'm seeing here is that there's going to be some dreams that are coming towards you here, especially with the Cancer season, the Leo season is upon us right now. So you're in a very heavy time in terms of spiritual downloads and being very clear. So lean into that, lean into that and defend yourself and really stand up for yourself. Protect your energy here. Yeah. guardian. Protect your energy. Call in your guides here. Don't let people have you overthinking too much about protecting yourself and your energy here, because you really need to. You nurture a lot of other people, but you don't nurture yourself as much. So it's important that you kind of put your foot down and really just ground yourself and do the things that you need to do, and take that time off, and don't let people make you feel guilty for needing that time. See here, we have, you are wanted, there's a home waiting within. So the guidance and advice. Some more guidance and advice here. Yeah, continue to know and stand up for your worth, and don't settle for less than you deserve here. Take it easy. Do things on your timeline. Really listen to your inner child here. Even maybe write a letter to your inner child here. I have a download that you've done this before. So maybe it's time to revisit that letter or update it here. But there's no better time than today to do those types of things and to stand up for yourself, especially with the birthdays, your birthday coming up here. It's important to, I'm hearing it's a major milestone spiritually or otherwise, even if it doesn't feel like it. And it's a really good time. Like, it's feeling like time is of the essence right now, because it is. This is a very strong spiritual milestone, and things are really about to change for you in a really good way. You're learning to live more authentically, not rushing around as much. Is what I'm hearing. I'm seeing a key. Yeah, I saw a key even before this reading here. It was on this table that I cleared off. So you could be moving here. The lion came up here too. Nice. So you're in your power. So continue to stay in your power here. I saw the cat energy, the lion energy, the moon energy too. But strong ferociousness coming towards you, especially when the Leo season is really going to bring that out of you more. Pendulum. This is a very strong time for you in terms of predictions and prophecies and things coming true for you, and a lot of synchronicities, so listen to that. 77 is coming up very strongly here, especially when it comes to situations where people are like not being truthful. All of that is about to be revealed, and you're a lot sharper than you think. It feels like I'm feeling a heavy energy from you about people because they've been deceptive and kind of hurt right now, and it's because the veil's very thin in your life, especially, and your spirit team is around you though, and you're being held a lot stronger than you think, even when it's hard. So allow yourself that time to kind of break down that you need. Cry just enough to make yourself feel human. I'm hearing that you do have a lot of responsibilities and people that depend on you here, or responsibilities that you have. Don't put too much on yourself here, and make sure you put a lot of things that bring you joy as well and bring you comfort in your life, because that'll be very important. Things that really, nurture yourself, because you're really strong and brave. Yeah, look at this. You're very strong and brave. This is the last card here. There's a lot of abundance coming towards you, and you have a lot of reserve and energy. Don't think you need to use it all at once. It's going to, ration the energy a bit here. Rest, yes, definitely rest. There's that moon energy again. There's that moon energy here. So what is some outcomes here as well? Talked about that a bit. Gentleness. Kuan Yin is all about gentleness. Give yourself more gentleness. Give yourself more compassion here. You're being very wise. You're being very strong. You're seeing through things with the owl here. You've been through the worst. This came up upside down, which is talking about you've been through the worst here. You've been through that storm. So now it's time to just kind of face your shadow of your things here. And lean into the knowledge that you do have in your spiritual gifts, because you do. So, see, you end a cycle here. There's a lot of divine messages that want to come in for you. You've stood your ground. Don't feel like you have to continue to stand your ground too much. They get the point. They get the gist I'm hearing. Really believe in yourself is really coming out as strongly too. You're coming out of a lot of contracts that you've had in your life karmically. It's a time to kind of experiment and kind of go into your life path. Go into your astrology chart is really important right now. Look into those things. Hecate. Let's get a deity for you here. Someone that you might learn from, or someone who could be watching over you here. We have Epona. earth magic here. Let me get a little bit about her. Where she's from. But she seems to be looking over you, or she's a strong energy around you. Number 66 is coming up. But I'm seeing, you know, you're staying really grounded, which is really important. So she is honored among the Celts, the Romans, and the North Africans as a protector of horses. And she's an environmental warrior. She connects humanity with healing magic of nature. And her symbols will be horses for you, cornucopia, and, can't make this up, keys. So very important. It's saying that you need to connect more with the trees and the plants and the waters, you know. Especially if you have a green thumb. Maybe get a new plant right now would be important for you to do. Something to nurture or give offerings to trees or plants within your area, even in your neighborhood. But it's saying, you know, environmental issues are very important to your life path, regardless of whether that's your life path, whether you're making a living or not, but it'll really help you. And make sure that you can take those regular breaks in nature here and go into the stillness. It's saying eventually you might want to, if you live in the city, to get closer to nature here, or go into those green areas if you do live in the city here. It's also telling you to, if you're already working with crystals, continue to work with crystals. If not, get the rose quartz crystal and get a clear quartz crystal is really important for you as well. Also, tourmaline is good. Onyx and amethyst would be really good as well as smoky quartz. Well, the smoky quartz is good for intuition and when you feel like there's some shadiness going on in your life around you, to kind of just help you to discern and stand your ground about, you know, what you feel like you're intuiting, and not, you know that no answer is an answer sometimes from you and from other people, and just it's a very divine time. There's a lot of divine timing here, going through an awakening. So it's like you're rising as a phoenix right now. And it's going to be a time where you may really, you know, surprise yourself about how much you can get done. And they're telling you to take stock of what you've already gotten done. Already, you've done a lot. Don't dismiss that. Write it down if you need to. How much you've already gotten done that you didn't think you could do. I'm hearing something about 7 years ago. Something you couldn't have done 7 years ago, or within the last 7 years, you've done a lot even, but you felt like you're kind of surviving, and now it's like you're really going to come into slowing down and doing something that you really love. Might not be always easy, might be less busy, but it's the time. Move beyond attention to belief. Yeah, can really continue to believe in yourself. The best way that sometimes we can do that is by stacking up all the things that we did in the past to kind of bring us to where we are now. The things that we're proud of, things like in writing them down and really just acknowledging them, and that'll really help us bring the belief, and to continue to do one next step, one little thing, you know, one choice, making one choice and getting out there and just grounding yourself here. What's your honest truth? Spirit, can you give us a little bit more information about that? So it's saying, what do you really want? Okay. You have your soul shines. So go where you feel, you know, you're being appreciated, where you feel happy, where you feel calm, and where you feel grounded, and when you feel like where you feel like time can kind of fly sometimes is important to you right now. Your light, your soul shines here. We have limitations inspire innovations. Yes, so there may be some limitations right now or things you're not used to having, but that's just the universe's way of telling you just kind of slow down, work with less. It might actually be more less complicated than having the options you had before, or the things you did where maybe you were more on autopilot. Like sometimes when we have money coming in or opportunities, we kind of take it for granted, or at the time we're just kind of living in the moment and we kind of do what's easiest. It can be easier for us to be manipulated, is what I'm hearing. But right now is a good time to just be more conscious, even if it is hard. I'm hearing honor your nervous system. It might be very hard with your nervous system, but that's just because you're very aware and you're making the right decisions for yourself. Also, you might be taking on other people's emotions, so discern what's yours and what's not here. Put up those strong boundaries. A challenging situation and a mountain to climb, but this was in reverse, so it feels like, you know, you've already kind of gone through the worst, and now it's kind of like the circle. I'm seeing the eye come out here strongly as well, so it's like listening to your intuition. It's very strong. Destined to have, and it was in reverse, so it's like this feeling that you don't feel like you deserve what you want and what's to come towards you, because you've been kind of worn down lately. Because you're working through and you're walking away from a lot of South Node and a lot of karmic people and situations that have demanded a lot from you here. Someone who is very nitpicky, detail-oriented here. Someone who is very controlling. But I'm seeing that you are, you know, be open to things being completely different almost. You know, it would be actually be very, there might be some, you know, it might be hard at first, some of the things something that you want to go into or do, but the rewards are monumental. Like, they're just beautiful, and they want you to remember time in your life that you went through something. Maybe you went through some type of grief or change or death here, and you really got through it, even though it was hard. And so Spirit wants to remind you that you can do this again. I'm seeing a teddy bear coming up here strongly. Something about sentimentality here. Someone you're young, but you've really grown here, and it's time to really allow yourself to surrender here and welcome this change, even though it's hard. There's been a lot of injustice. Yeah, I saw this before I was going to do your reading. Chiron's all about challenges here. You might want to look up Chiron in your birth chart as well, and it'll tell you what house it's in, and it'll tell you specifics on what your life challenge might be. But I'm feeling like number 4 and 7 is coming up. Home and relationships can be hard here at times. And speaking your mind. But what I'm seeing is that listen to your flow and know that the way that you have things going for yourself is going to be more important than what someone else wants to. I'm seeing a strong Virgo energy and someone who might be a strong Cancer or a Scorpio energy here that sometimes is like very overwhelming with their emotions and can be demanding. This could be someone who's a dependent towards you, someone who's dependent on you here, someone who's younger. But either way, at times, like, maybe you feel guilty, but it's kind of just how they are. Sometimes they don't necessarily completely mean it, but just kind of separate yourself from that a little bit and don't take it too personally here. Ground yourself. They don't want you to hide anymore, you know? They want you to come and tell your truth wherever you can. I'm hearing your patience, you've waited long enough. So things are going to be coming in for you very soon. Especially within Cancer season, the end of Cancer season. July 27th, something's coming in possibly. And maybe something on Monday, I'm hearing. This could be a win. Could be in terms of money here. It could be something just lining up for you. The stars aligning in terms of travel or a move or timing with something that has been hard for you. They want you to light a candle for your ancestors here. Speak to your spirit guides. And I'm seeing a lizard as well, so keep yourself, you know, adaptable right now. And honor your adaptability. But peacock is coming out very strongly, you know, like, and unicorn. So, like, really honor your uniqueness and surrender. Moth is all about surrendering. Let's get something new is birthing. Also, have some joy, have some laughs, you know. Take some time to see the lighter things in life. Enjoy the good types of foods that you love and cooking or going out and, you know, getting some good things to eat here and there, even if it's small. Yeah, see, the lizard came out and the raccoon. So yeah, there's just shine your light. Also getting this one here too. A lot is coming out. Sorry, you might have to put this on 2 speeds to slow it down. So just a lot of messages are coming here. Be adaptable. Don't feel like you need to be too quick with your words, though. Shine your light here and allow yourself to surrender. You're being very resourceful, and you're going to come into a community of other people, where there may be a community here and there that might be a little bit helpful for you socially here to help you with resources. But I'm seeing things speed up for you. And the sting of something or someone, especially a Scorpio energy in your life, becoming less. And it being a little bit easier, their energy kind of coming off of you and not being hovering around you so much anymore. Let's get one more card to end off here. Manifesting and doing. So know that you can manifest what you want, and you can do what you want to manifest here. This is the time of action, and start small. It might not be exactly how you envision it to be, but make sure that you bring joy to it and it's enjoyable for you too. Let's get one more card here. Yellow's a strong card. We have Creator Water. Yeah, allow things to flow right now. Allow your emotions to kind of flow. Get that out there, but you definitely can alchemize right now. And you're very protected. So just be, give offerings or give thanks to your spirit guides and your ancestors around you. You have a relative around you that's very strongly around you to support you, and they're there when you're advocating for yourself because they know how hard it is for you at times. So they're surrounding you in strength, and they want you to know that you can call upon them when you need to confront something or when you need to stand up for yourself here. Don't play small. Don't play like the mouse. You don't need to no more. That's what I'm hearing. So that's what I'm hearing for you. Thank you so much for coming towards me. If you'd like to go deeper at any time, let me know. And I hope this reading reaches you well. Ciao.